Whoa! We're halfway there! Whoa! Living on... Okay, we're not going to do it. Today, we are talking about Quinn Hughes one more time. And I know a lot of y'all might be saying, Lego, you are absolutely milking the hell out of Quinn Hughes trade talk. Every other video on the channel is about Quinn Hughes getting moved and whatever the Vancouver Canucks have in store. And, I'm not going to say that that's not true. Obviously, I'm making videos about what people are talking about. This is the hottest topic in Vancouver right now. Their captain's gonna get traded, man! And the reason we are making this video is because we seem to have gotten some more details as to the teams that could be involved in a Quinn Hughes trade, and how eager some of them may be to get it done. Furthermore, we have some inklings as to what the plan may be with Quinn Hughes and his new team. And I'm just going to go out there and say it. I think the guy's gone. If this guy ends up surprising all of us and holds out, stays with the Vancouver Canucks until June, July of 2026, and then he signs an 8-year extension with the club, if he does that, then oh my gosh, I will be bamboozled. Nobody is expecting that's going to happen anymore. But if it does, you could probably make some very serious money. But that's only if it does happen, right? Like, nah. If you bet on Quinn Hughes staying and he ends up actually doing that, you deserve a trophy, my friend. But today we're going over some tweets that dive into the Quinn Hughes trade situation. One POV from Philadelphia and one POV supposedly from Detroit? I don't know. You can let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, but I wanted to head over and read about what Anthony DeMarco said on Daily Faceoff 3 days ago. This was from last week, so take it with a grain of salt. But DeMarco goes out there and says here, speaking with Philadelphia Flyers sources, I'm told the team would trade for Quinn Hughes this season, even with the risk of there not being an extension in place beyond 2027. The reason is simple. The Flyers believe that they can flip him. Oh my goodness. This is how other teams are viewing Quinn Hughes? Okay, I should calm down a little bit. Yes, it is true that Quinn Hughes is one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League. Maybe not this season, but he has generally gotten up into that echelon. And I'd say that even now, you take a look at some of the votes that are being done. Oh, halfway, quarter of the way, NHL season awards voting. Does Quinn Hughes deserve Norris votes? You're going to see him get votes, even if he continues to play in the way that he's playing right now, which is not great. It's kind of selfish. It's kind of nonsensical, and it doesn't really help the team. He hasn't had a point in 5 games as well, that Quinn Hughes, which is quite uncharacteristic for him. But even if he continues in this way, he's going to get Norris votes. That is the reputation that he's built up for himself and that he so rightfully deserves at this point in his National Hockey League career. But you're going to sit here and tell me that teams are already thinking about trading for this guy, not because they want him in their future, but because they're like, yeah, no, we want to flip him. Yeah, we're going to go over to the Goodwill bins. We're going to grab everything that we can, shove it into a bag, weigh it, pay a discounted price on it, and then set up an eBay account to put everything up on there for triple, quadruple, quintuple, sextuple the price that we paid for it. We're just going to take Quinn Hughes and we're going to flip him to the next buyer to get more stuff in return. I don't actually have a problem with that. Like, I'm hyping it up as dramatically as I can make it because, the Flyers just want to flip Quinn Hughes. I actually don't have a problem with people who go out there to thrift stores and use their valuable time to get stuff that they want to thrift and flip online for a profit. I know that Foundry gets a lot of hate, but at the same time, some people got to do what they got to do to make money. And at the same time, when it comes to NHL teams, you should be going out there and trying to maximize your earning potential, whether it is you trading for guys or you trading for guys and then flipping them immediately after. I will say, though, I kind of question whether or not that's possible here because it's like, yeah, no, Quinn Hughes is really damn good. Everybody knows how much he is worth. If the Philadelphia Flyers trade for Quinn Hughes, they're going to have to give up a whole bunch of stuff themselves, right? Do you want to really go out there and turn $3,000 into $3,100 with all the risk of it becoming a lot less? Or having that $3,000 walk away out of your pocket for free? I mean, that seems to be what the Philadelphia Flyers trade plan is here in regards to Quinn Hughes. Let's go out there and read some of these replies. Help me understand how Philadelphia outbids potentially half the league in the coming weeks and months, and then flips him for an even bigger return at any point down the road. Top reply over here says, I figured out the answer. Beer knows that Vancouver is salivating for all the low-ceiling active roster players instead of futures, and he's going to offer up the most of those low-ceiling active roster players. Flip Quinn for all the futures, and then that's how they're going to walk away with more value. Okay. Jim Rutherford said the Canucks should get younger, right? Oh boy, I really hope that that is the case. Anyways, speaking about other teams, though, there is another tweet that I wanted to dive into. We didn't need to spend too much time on this, but I wanted to go out there and read what Catboy Cider went out there and said. Now, Catboy Cider is interesting. I don't know who this user is on Twitter, but they are followed by O. Nyquist, the Grindline Podcast, and Gilly. Nyquist, of course, I'm pretty sure most of y'all are familiar with him. He does a lot of really good work on YouTube. He has for years. Big buddy of mine. We have known each other for a very long time. Grindline Podcast. Detroit Red Wings centered podcast. I've been on their show multiple times as well. Good friends of the channel. They follow this guy on Twitter, and they went out there and posted the other day a tweet that got a lot of attention. First, on November 26th, they said this. I'm hearing through a certain hashtag somebody that the Detroit Red Wings are making a push for Quinn Hughes, and allegedly Edvinsson and or Casper are on the deal. I'll believe it when I see it. I'm hearing through a certain somebody that my balls are looking for a trade with your forehead. Okay, we're not gonna dive into that, but next up, Catboy Cider said this. According to the source, the Red Wings will be making a push for Quinn Hughes as early as next week. The Devils don't have the motion to make a move, so Detroit is wanting to jump on it. And so, with that in mind, could we see the Detroit Red Wings amping up that price and pushing things so far that the Philadelphia Flyers may not have an easy time to just make that flip? Who knows? Detroit has the centers. This is what we were talking about a few videos ago. Elliot Friedman speaking out about how the Detroit Red Wings do have guys that Vancouver would be interested in, specifically down the middle, that are young in the specific age range they are looking for. Philadelphia doesn't have that. Like, I like Matvei Mishkov, I like Porter Martone, I like Tyson Forrester, but when you're hearing from Philadelphia beat reporters that those guys are off the table and that the Flyers want to make a Quinn Hughes trade centered around freaking Cam York, it's like, oh yeah, well, you guys are absolutely not going to find a way to flip Quinn Hughes, buy low and sell high, like you're going to be buying low on one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League, at least when he is on his game. I'd debate that Quinn Hughes is not playing some of the best defensive hockey in the NHL right now, but reputation is built already for this guy. With that being said, I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about these updates? Apparently, according to some anonymous sources that may or may not actually exist via Catboy Cider, seems like the Red Wings might be making a push soon. Also, according to DeMarco, seems like the Flyers want to get this done. They want to make a trade for him. They want to be able to flip the guy. Goodwill bins, Value Village style, Savers, Salvation Army, buy low, sell high. Can you do that with Quinn Hughes? I'm not sure, but you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about all this? I hope you enjoyed this. 99 and bye.